there, and thank you for tuning in to this video to learn how to post a shift. So this is my HIRA dashboard here on the HIRA login screen on a desktop version. You can also do this from the HIRA app, and you can either click post a shift here or go through this page here on post a shift. So the first thing I'm going to do is decide whether I want to post a new shift or just duplicate one that I've posted before, so it just avoids repeating the data entry that I'm going to walk you through. So I'm going to put in my business name here, which is going to be Hotel Arctic, which is a random venue in Greenland, which I know we don't have any workers in that location. I'm then going to choose the work type. Now obviously these are all skilled jobs, so I'm going to choose a bar role here. The next thing I'm going to do is choose the number of people, so let's say just one, and then an hourly rate. Now here you can either choose fixed, because obviously you are always in control of what you're paying your Limber workers, or you can choose variable, in which case it would change the amount you're paying the worker depending on their age. So let's go with fixed at £10 an hour. I'm then going to choose the date, let's say this Saturday, and also the start time, let's say 11:30 until 2 o'clock. I can then add duplicate shifts here, and that will just encourage a worker to apply for more than one of the shifts, and then I can see a breakdown of the costs here as well. Now the only thing that's going to come through onto your budgeting lines are the wage costs and also the Limber fee. The holiday pay, national insurance and pension are going to go elsewhere. So when you post this shift, it's going to go out to your team members first before going out to the wider talent pool. But obviously at the beginning of your journey, you're not going to have a team yet. So this is the process to build that team as well. I'm then going to click next, and it's going to give me an option to invite a specific team member. So let's say Chloe is working on the bar at the moment from Limber, and I've asked her if she can do this shift on Saturday, and she says yes. This is how I would send that shift specifically to her. I'm then going to be able to add a shift description here. So there's some guidelines and recommendations on what to include here. Just make sure it's nice, warm and welcoming, and you're explaining a little bit about the venue as well as what you're expecting from them when they turn up to work. You've then got a point of contact, so the person that is going to greet them on arrival, and then also their dress code. Once you've confirmed those, it will take you through to these screening questions. So these are things that the worker has to answer when applying for your shift, and you'll then be able to see these answers when you're reviewing who to hire. There's also some recommendations on what types of things to include here if you wanted some pointers. You're then going to be shown a shift summary, so just make sure all of the details are correct, and you then go through to posting a shift. You can then either post another shift or go to view the shifts that you have posted, and I'll quickly apply and then show you what to do next. So now you can see that I have got an applicant, and I can click review applicant to see their data. So here I'm going to be able to see a little bio that they've put about themselves, a little cover note here for this specific shift, also their experience, any qualifications, and their ratings here from any previous employers on Limber. Now these may well be ratings from your fellow GMs, in which case you can see where they're from, what their shift working was, and also what their ratings were for those shifts as well. And then underneath that, you've got their reliability rating, which is basically telling you how many no-shows or late cancellations that they might have had in the past. We recommend that you hire people with a good or excellent reliability rating wherever possible. And then you click hire. Yes, I'm sure I want to hire them. And then you can send them a quick message to confirm the shift details. So the only other thing to mention is that each shift application will expire, judging by the time that the worker needs to know whether or not they're working that shift by. So just bear that in mind and try and look at the applicants on a regular basis. All right, I hope that's been helpful, and chat soon.